but you got to tell them why. You got to tell them why. And when people hear that, they understand it, they relate to it, and they may be saying, wow, that's what I believe. Maybe I'm a Republican after all. Or at least maybe I can vote Republican. And so you have to be able to share that message. Share that message with people so that this year we can have more and more and more people vote Republican, regardless of their political persuasion or what they're registered as. Now, an indicator of why this is happening. I've been going to the Lincoln Day dinners. Almost everyone, as I said, every county, they've sold more tickets, they have more people attending. People who have never been to a Lincoln Day dinner before are showing up at Lincoln Day dinners. Raise your hand if you've never been to a Lincoln Day dinner before. Look at that. Look at that. That is phenomenal. Welcome. Welcome. Secondly, as I told you, what's the job of the state party chair? My job is to raise money so that we can have the infrastructure available so our candidates can run winning campaigns. So, we didn't have a financial director. Worse than that, we didn't have an executive director because the previous chairman had fired the executive director, and a woman had, from the Eastern Shore here, Kathy Watts from Talbot, come in on a temporary basis, but she didn't want the job full-time, and besides, she hadn't been paid for 4 months, so she wasn't too keen about sticking around. But anyway, she provided us an extremely valuable service by coming in and holding the things together while we went through that transition. So I needed an executive director, but even more important, I needed a finance director. So I was able to recruit a woman from Virginia. Her name is Kim Dorn. She's phenomenal. She was the finance director in Virginia during Bob McDonald's campaign. So she came very, very, very highly recommended, but in addition to that, they didn't want to lose her, but she wanted to be an executive director. So I said, you can be anything you want. And she's our executive director. But she's doing all the financial work also, because we got 2 for 1, which is a great, very Republican, frugal deal. I thought that was a good deal. Anyway, first thing she did is develop a financial plan. And now I'm telling you this, and I want you to understand. You do not have to remember my name. I am not running for anything. I am here to support the Republican candidates we have to make sure that they win and to make sure that our party is viable, poised to win, and also solid. So I dollar for dollar. That's my job. And I ask for money almost wherever I go. Some people in this room know that. Anyway, that's my job. I inherited enormous debt. So the first thing she did was develop a financial plan. And I'm telling you this so you can understand what the mood of this state is. And that people are putting their money where their mouth is. For the first time in a long time. I got on the phone. She said, Audrey, you've got to raise $27,000 in January. That's just the part of the financial plan that's called major donors. We have the other part called direct mail, and we have telemarketing. But she said, no, Audrey, your job is major donor, and you've got to raise $27,000. I went, this is going to be, how did I get into this? This is something, but, I'm going to do it. That's what I have to do to make us viable. That's what I have to do. I'm going to do it. And I got on the phone, and I started calling, and I cold called. I mean, I've never sold encyclopedias, but it was just like that. I mean, I did sell Girl Scout cookies, and I thought, I did very well with that. But anyway, I got on the phone, and I started calling. And I asked everyone, give me names. Do you have any name that you think I could call? A businessman, someone with a personal family fortune. Anyone, And I'll call. And that month of January, we raised $70,000. Maryland. That's an indicator. In addition to that, Marylanders are paying attention. And that was another indicator that we are on our way to elect Republicans and have winning victories in November. And you're going to be part of it because you're here tonight, because you're financially supporting the Central Committee here in Somerset County, because you're here with candidates and you're working and supporting candidates, and I urge you to continue to do that. Do that in every way that you possibly can, because this year is our year. We're being given an opportunity on a silver platter, and shame on us if we mess it up. Shame on us if we don't take that opportunity and go with it. I want to give you one other indicator, and that is, I was called and asked if I would go down and speak to the Somerset University College Republican. Now, I've done that before, and I ran off 15 slides, and I think that's some homeless heaven, because that's what happened. I went down. This was about 3 weeks ago. I went down to Salisbury, walked in, met with the college Republicans. There were 60 college Republicans in that room. And they were interested, they paid attention, they asked great questions, they were wanting to work, wanting to get involved. What can we do? These are college Republicans. These are kids that are getting an education, and they are scared. They're scared about what they see happening in Washington. They are afraid about job potential and their futures and the mortgage of their future generations that are going to be paying for health care with more money than they'll ever earn in their lifetime, not just for them, but for their kids and their grandkids. College kids are worried. And to me, I walked out of there, I was so encouraged. Because I am on the road a lot, spend a lot of time doing this. I really believe that this is our year, and I say if I could have been chairman of the Republican Party ever in any time in history, this is the year to be chairman of the Maryland Republican Party. Because this is a great year to be a Republican, and it's a fabulous year to be a Republican candidate. Get out there.